Hello and welcome to another video. Right, today I'm going to try my first start attempt on the Project Golf. So yeah, literally just got a couple of little things to do. So I need to basically put the power steering fluid in it, put the airflow meter on, replace the fuel filter, connect up the battery and give it a go. I'm going to basically try and run it without the cooling system connected up just briefly, just to make sure it does actually crank, turn over and actually start, and see what happens. So wish me luck. Here we go. Right, so I've just put some power steering fluid in it. Airflow meter's on as well. So I'm just going to jack the car up now and replace the fuel filter. Put a new fuel filter on it. I've got 10 litres of petrol to put in it. Connect up the battery that's in the boot. Connect up the battery, and then yeah, give it a go. I think in a minute. Right, so it turns out my fuel filter is a little bit different. It's got screwed ends, whereas the one that I've bought is just a push fit. I think I've obviously got the wrong one. I've got the wrong fuel filter for a later model. Right, we'll have to skip that point. Guys, I'm actually feeling quite nervous. So I've connected up the battery for the first time, and yeah, this is look, the interior lights on. And look, we have clocks as well. If I turn on the key, things are showing signs of life. Whew. Give me a sec. Right, check it out, guys. So look, if I turn the key, I've got the fuel pump. I've got the fuel pump disconnected at the moment, so I just want to turn the engine over just to get the oil going around it. But yeah, check this out. It actually cranks. It actually cranks. Whoo! Guys, I can't describe the feeling I've got at the moment. It's a bit of an adrenaline rush at the moment, because it's this is genuinely the first start of this car, I hope. So yeah, I've just been cranking it over with no fuel, just to get the oil going around the engine, because it's been sat a long time. Turns over, sounds quite nice. I've just put 10 litres of petrol in it. So yeah, I've basically got the fuel pump on a kill switch, which I'll hide somewhere. I've just got a kill switch for the fuel pump. So basically what I've done already, I've taken the fuel pump out of the fuel tank because it was seized up, and I've basically unseized it. I've not tested the pump under the car. It was originally a K-Jet car, so I'm running the original Mark II fuel system because it's more than enough for the R32 engine. So I'm just going to see if the pump primes when I turn the ignition on. So let's see what happens. Right, so when I turn the key, I'm not hearing the fuel pump prime. So, you listen. Yeah, fuel pump's not priming. So it's probably seized up because the car's been sat for ages. So I'm just going to have to try and figure out the best thing to do. Give me a sec. Right, guys, so yeah, I had an issue with the fuel pump on the car not priming. So the fuel pump inside the tank, because basically I'm using the original Mark II K-Jet fuel system for this conversion. You can use the Mark III fuel tank, which I do have. I do have a Mark III fuel tank, but I was hoping to save that for another project. So I've got the other Mark II, which I was going to use this in. So for this car, the K-Jet fuel system is absolutely fine for the R32 conversion. The only problem I had is the fuel pump was dead, so I've totally refreshed
the fuel housings. I've got new hoses, which were not cheap, brand new fuel pump, a new pressure regulator, and a new fuel filter. Yeah, the old stuff is way past it, so I've totally refurbished the fuel housing to go back on the car. Hopefully it'll work and prime up and the car will start, so we will see.